walkway that I rode my bike down. Up there's the trails. And you got all this beautiful, lovely, lush uh, greenery around here. And it's just so pretty. It's like my favorite place to come. One of my many, many favorite places to come. Oh, I'm not too close. Anyways, there's the creek again. This creek is way too shallow to kayak in. I think most of the time you would have to port and walk, pull your kayak in the water. But it does go out to Pigeon Lake, which I know where that is at too. It's miles down that way. That way. Uh, I think it's dammed, and that's why it's so big, but I'm not really sure. Which eventually leads to Lake Michigan. I'm going to try to get my friend Kenny to bring a couple kayaks, one for me, one for him, out there someday. Because I would really like to backtrack up this creek and see how far we can get before we get like stuck. Have to turn around and go back because I want to see how far it goes in. See if we can actually get as far as this park, which would be pretty cool actually. So I'm talking about a lot of different things. Anywho, I'm gonna finish my bike ride. And then I got things to do when I get home. Um, did not sell this morning at all like I thought I was going to. I really, really was hopeful that this gentleman that owns a store downtown was going to buy all my rocks that I brought down to him. He, number one, was late for our appointment, and this is after he forgot about the preceding one. So that right there kind of told me he's got a little bit of an attitude problem with respect, which I don't like. Number two, he finally got there after being like 10 minutes late, pushing me into being late for my interview, which was not good. Um, Comes out to my car as I was trying to gather up the rocks. I said, well, let's take these into your store and so you can go through them and get them wet and whatnot. He's like, well, I don't have time for that. Just let me look through them. And he goes, I don't want to look through all the rest of that stuff. And he just waved the other 20 boxes of rocks that I brought. Didn't want nothing to do with those. I said, well, what about the horn crows? Your wife said she wanted those. Well, I don't know nothing about that. I just want to see the Petoskey's. I'm like, okay. So I show him the Petoskey's. He went through them rather quickly and more or less told me that they were crap. In not so many words, but didn't want nothing to do with them, didn't want to buy any of them. And then he's like, well, I'm sorry for wasting your time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, right. So hopefully, moving on next, and remember, no means next opportunity. The guy from the jewelry store, the other place that I called, that seemed to be interested in buying them. Hopefully, he will buy all of them because I need to sell all these rocks. Number one, I need the money. Number two, I need the money. Number three, my car's falling apart and I need the money to get my car fixed. Yeah, it's always something like that. Okay, anyways, here's my bike. Say goodbye to the creek and whatever's floating around in there, which I have no idea, probably little tiny fish. Oh, there's a lot of butterflies down there. I'm seeing a bunch of them down there. Black ones. Um, ah, that's my cardinal. He was playing. He was singing when I was playing. I don't know if you heard it in the background. Anyways, put this on pause because I might do some more when I get back to the car. So, puzzy puzz. Okay, hey, I'm back in the car. Um, got the bike in the car. I sat down, had some water in my orange. It's fairly quiet here. I don't think this is a really popular place. Either that or people just don't know what's here because it is kind of in the middle of the woods. In the middle of the woods. It's hard to get to here. It's a long drive, but if you're coming from where I just was, it wasn't too bad. So, and I've been over here before to bike ride after school when I work at Grand Haven High School. So I just keep my bike in the car during the months that I can bike ride, so I can stop and bike ride when I want to. Anyways, I am ready to go home. I see the school buses, so this is gonna be fun. Probably run into a bunch of school bus traffic, which means they stop every friggin' block to let some kid off, which just drives you nuts. So, what are you gonna do? School's out this week. I think Friday's the last day. Yep, and I did not work a single day this week, not a single stinking one, and I was really hoping to pick up with just a little bit more JLBSs for the MEMONEY. Always chasing the money. Someone told me if you keep chasing it, it gets further and further away. I'm like, okay, so I'm just supposed to like not do anything about it. And it's gonna fall in my lap. How does that work, anyways? So, anyways, ciao. Beep. What hat am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing my Fort Myers hat. Got this when I went down to Florida when I saw my mom and dad. They used to live down there. Anyways, we're gonna turn this off because it's like almost 6 minutes long. Bye. See ya. Enjoy. Have fun. Bye.